Good afternoon. The question for today's assignment says describe the core components of a virtual machine and explain how you could leverage virtualization technology in a business setting. Now, a VM, a virtual machine, is a software-based computer that runs inside a physical computer. Virtualization technology allows multiple machines to share the resources of a single physical machine uh, while operating and independently. The, this help organization to reduce costs on purchase of hardware and maintenance, more efficiency, and it also help to scale down reduction of cost. Now, the component of VM includes the hypervisor, and this hypervisor is is the software layer that creates and manage VM. For example, the example of this hypervisor include one, VMware, Microsoft Hyper-V, Oracle Virtual Box. This hypervisor acts as a manager between the physical hardware and the virtual machine. It allocates resources such as CPU memory, such as storage, and such as networking to each VM. And the VM CPU provides processing power to the virtual machine. The hypervisor assigned portions to the physical processor to each VM. The virtual memory allows each VM to have its own allocated memory for running operational applications and the operational system. The storage is where the files are stored. Where the files are stored, they are stored inside the VM hardware drive. The network interface, this is the virtual network adapter that allows the VM to communicate with other computers and servers and the internet, just like a physical machine, Then we have the guest operating system, and this includes the VM that runs in one operating system, such as Windows Server, Windows 11, Ubuntu, and Linux, etc., to operate the system. Then server consolidation, and instead of purchasing several physical servers, a company could run multiple virtual servers on one physical machine. For example, one VM could host a web server, another could host a database server, while another could host the email server. And this gives us the benefit of lowering hardware cost and reduces power consumption, and very easier to maintain. Then we have what we call the testing and deployment. So with the virtual machine allows IT team to test new software or update without affecting the production live production server system. So if if a physical update is run and it's causing a problem, it could actually restore back from the disaster recovery server. So this could bring back the information that was stored in the data recovery server. Then the virtual machine can be backed up and restored quickly if hardware fails or if the mail server fails without losing any files or any information. The employee status. The organization can create a virtual environment where employees practice skills without risking important business system, not called demo. They can also create it inside and employees to start doing their skills or practicing that affected the mail live professional server. VM machine has isolated from one another. If one VM is affected, it's likely to affect others as well. Uh, yes, it's likely to affect others as well. So as an IT personnel, I will leverage virtualization to improve resources, improve resources utilization and reduce costs and increase efficiency. Yeah. For example, if I were managing a small business center or business networking center, I could host multiple servers services on one physical network. Yes, on one physical network and server, while maintaining separate virtual environments for uh, security purposes and reliability. In conclusion, a computer or a component of a VM, including hypervisor, uh, visual CPU, memory, storage, networking, and get operating system, virtualization technologies, and which provides business and and the host businesses with cost savings, flexibilities, improved disaster recovery, efficient resources. Management on this can have the advantage while making virtualization an essential technology in modern IT world or environment. Thank you for having me.